Hey guys, welcome back to Stardeus. I hope you're having a great day today. There's a small detail that I didn't know existed that I just found out about because I was trying to figure out how to make these guys happier and I wanted more entertainment stuff. So I looked in the research tree and I basically covered the entire entertainment tree at this point. But the jukebox, right, it's right here. And I thought I'd just click this just to see what there is. And when I did, I saw there's a song playing here. This is called Never Ending Trip. I was like, I don't hear a song playing. But of course, the game song is playing. So if I click this, it actually changes the music that you hear as a player. So if you want to change the song you're currently hearing while you play the game, you just go to the jukebox and hit next. I mean, that's cool. I think that's great. I just tried to do one here. Canis Major. I like that. Yeah. So anyway, just little tiny details and stuff I've liked about this. This is good. We're probably going to have some mental breakdowns here pretty soon. People are generally not in a good mood. Now, I would love to maybe add more of these types of things. I don't know if it's a jukebox. Yeah, jukebox, karaoke machine, etc. I'd like to add more of these things if I could. And I thought maybe, I don't know, right in this little area here could be a good staging area for that. So I'm going to place a karaoke machine there. We already have the jukebox, but I could probably maybe add another one. I don't know whether or not that's a good idea or not, but whether or not it's going to add to the value for anyone else, right? But I'll put another jukebox here too. I want to give these guys more things that are fun. That's what I'm trying to work towards here. This needs carbon fiber. Honestly, this just needs carbon fiber. Yeah, we have 17 of it. So can we get one more treadmill made, please? It's been like a pending construction for a very long time. And I thought I had leather. I do. I own 11, but it requires 12. So probably have to look to buy leather in the future as well, I guess. But we'll try to get that built too. We are in the process of building one more disk because I am out of disk space for research. And I'm in the process of getting outlets and stuff put in over here too. So this one can connect to the grid here and then there. So now we have the assembler or the assembly hub, I suppose. And I believe this is what we do to, remove parts from people, right? Or from bots. So if I want to, for example, go over here and a complete disassembly is not what I'm looking for here. I would like to take the core out of this. But I want to remove the core or replace the core. I have one, so I could replace it, or I could just remove this one. And maybe I don't want to accidentally put the core in another bot because then it's going to revolt against us. Although I do think it would be kind of funny to put this bot inside a cleaning bot and then watch the cleaning bot try to kill people. I just think that would be pretty funny. We have the replicator as well, that now built. So I can connect this to power. And it requires a fuel source. But I want to do... It's fueled by platinum ingots. So I kind of need a platinum ingot to do that. But the mind transfer is what I want. So the input... Warning, input will be destroyed. Okay? And then there's the output, which is this mini core that I had. This empty core. So who can I put in here, I wonder? I don't know. Maybe I can take this core out and put the other core in, but that would just destroy both, wouldn't it? So I still don't know how to work it, right? This is a thing that I would like to experiment with, or I will probably, try to at some point in the future. I will probably look it up. Colonel's roaming around aimlessly, staring at the void. Yeah, everybody's kind of in a bad mood, just because it's really dirty. I need cleaning bots and stuff. All right, so we've been making plenty of battery cells and stuff. Now we're up to 4 of them. We're just missing gold wire for that. Yep, and then ingredients. What I'm trying to do is stall a little bit so that I can get this egg to hatch. I would like to see what's in that egg. So we're going to be waiting for that a little bit, I think. This shuttle is saying that there are no upgrades. I'm pretty sure I installed the drilling upgrade in this thing already. So I'm not sure what happened there. I'm pretty confident we installed that upgrade before. So anyway, now it should have it, right? Yeah, drilling upgrade. Okay, good. Extra mining rate, yes. Okay, so we're going to go to the expeditions. Lithium is what I need. And Get the tired people out of there and replace them with people who want to be here, huh? Let's let Otis go there too. Why not? Give him some experience too. So a couple of bots and a couple of people who want to be here, and off we go for the lithium. I'm going to stay here as long as I can so that we can see this egg hatch if it does. The progress bar is filling. I don't know what's inside. I really have to know. If it's just a crawler, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm hoping for like a big old dragon thing with wings is what I'm hoping for here. But it could just be like a cat. And it'll just be like meowing a cat and then it'll just die. That'll be disappointing too. But whatever is in here, I don't think it's going to be a good thing. The only thing I can think of doing to keep this thing alive, whatever it is, if it is a good thing, is putting it in here. I think this is probably what I should do. Let's do this. I like this idea. This is a good idea. We're gonna build a jail. We're gonna build a little prison in here, okay? Like a little jail. It'll be over here, and we'll give it a light. You know, it'll have a light, but it's gonna have basically no. Yeah, no. We're gonna make sure that this thing can't escape very easily. So we're gonna pop a door right here, and maybe I should just use the interior. Yeah, maybe I'll just use. Do the interior walls have less HP than the regular walls, or are they just looking different? This wall, it just says regular ship. I guess I can test this by going over here. Hold on. So this one here has undamaged 50. Okay, so it does have less health. Yeah. So I guess if we're doing a jail, you would probably want the reinforced ones, right? But ideally what I'm trying to do here is create a jail, and then we're going to do this. A floor vent in the center, okay? And the hope is on this that if something nasty's in there, we can just open the floor and ta-da, suck all the air out, suck all the temperature out, whatever is in there dies, right? That's our go-to if something really bad is in there. I'm looking for vents. So we're gonna have a vent be here and here. I guess we'll do 2 vents there too. Okay, so let's build a jail for this thing, because I don't, if it is a living creature, that's not a bad thing, like not a bad creature or whatever, like I don't want it to die immediately. So we will do this, and we'll put it in here. So now let's relocate the egg to be inside right over here, and then of course we want to make the floor happen here too, right? So when they're done with this, we got ourselves a proper prison, okay? And then we just need to connect to the network as well. Looks like we're going to need one more of these sockets. We'll put this wall socket connector, I think, on this side. Yeah, we'll put it like maybe right over here like this. This is fine. Right on the edge of the ship right there. Okay? Because it looks like we got time, right? It's only half hatched. So we got a little bit of time here. And then let's hook it up to there. There we go. Okay, now this becomes a really important thing to construct at this point. And we have a proper room at least for it now, so I can probably go ahead and have them prioritize bringing it in just in case, because that room is there. So why don't we go ahead and prioritize that hall? We'll get somebody to bring that egg inside, please. There we go. It's going to bring it right in here, or right on top of that. I don't know if that's necessary to put it right on top of it, but we'll get it a little bit further away, I think. There we go. All right, and then this. Oh, that's out of range. Okay, you connect there. Now you connect here. Okay. So we got ourselves a proper jail, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. And then this is just yep, just an area here. So in here we have okay oxygen level, okay temperature. Okay. The temperature may drop over time just because we're not close enough to this with the heater. So maybe I will relocate the heater to be over here. So we'll do a lit floor here, I guess. Whatever, it doesn't really matter where it is as long as they build it. I don't want them to go in here now because it may hatch. Okay, stopping. Breach capsule proximity warning. We also have a solar panel breaking down at the exact same time. Okay, so we're about to be breached right as the egg hatches. Fun times. You guys can come back from the expedition now, please. So bring them back. Yep. Breach capsule's coming in. Okay, where is it coming in at? On this side. I'm going to assume, based on its trajectory, yep, we can just see where it's going to be. Well, maybe not. Kind of, are we doing predictive algorithms to decide where it's going to go? Because I think it's pretty obvious it's going to land right over here. Unless it's going into the interior of the ship again, which so far it doesn't. So far they pretty much land on the outside every time, and that's where they're going to land this time too. Okay, first thing we're going to do in this situation is we're going to turn on the teleporters so that we can move a little bit faster to get to this point. We're then going to lock this door. This door is locked. This door also has permissions, and that the enemy is not allowed to come in. So I'm going to assume, because we have door permissions and enemies are not allowed through it, I'm going to assume that I can keep this unlocked, but they'll still be denied entry, okay? That's what I'm hoping for here. So we've got two things to look at right now, all right? We've got, and I apparently didn't do the floor thing there, but we have to look at the egg, and then we also have to address this part here, this stuff here, okay? So let's bring the robots up here so they're ready to respond. Here we go. Combat in progress. Okay, we have Robbie Jet, who is a drone who has a knife. Okay, so they're still knife wielding. Okay, Duck Dodger, Brazen, he's living up to his name here, and then Mia. All right, now are they just going to stand on the outside, or are they going to actually bang on the reinforced wall? I figured this is what they would do. Yeah, so they want to probably hit this. And he doesn't do a whole lot of damage to it, but it would be nice to get out there and start shooting them, right? So where is Otis? Where's Otis? Otis is way over here. Okay, Otis, this is actually not a bad position for you, but it's also not a good one. You're way out of position. I kind of wanted you to be outside to shoot them from this side. I was hoping you would get here so I could get you outside before they popped, but you're like the last to arrive, unfortunately. So I just want you to get up here, please. There we go. Okay. So Otis, I think we're going to try, I don't know how well this will work, but I'm going to try to have Otis go right here. So just sprint there as fast as you can. The door will open briefly, which may allow Robbie Jet in, but if it gets Robbie Jet in and no one else, then you can shoot everyone else while they try to break down the door, and everyone else can then go after Robbie Jet. So it'll kind of isolate him. It'll kind of isolate the bot away from the other three. So let's get you out here. Wait, hold on. You don't have the handgun. Okay, you need to go get the handgun. Please go get the handgun. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, for Christ's sake. I thought I just told you to go get the handgun, but you apparently can't do that and this at the same time. Back up. Just back up. All right. I'm going to release you. All right. Now I want you to equip. Where's the handgun at? Is it not possible to equip the handgun now? Did I mess it up? Where'd the handgun go? There's one right here. Eject this. Otis, I want you to equip this. Please go do that. Oh, I see. You have to... Okay. I understand. Unlock the door. Go this way. Okay. I know, I'm really, really bad at this, aren't I? Equip. Please go equip it. Okay. You now have a handgun. This is what I wanted you to have. Now, Otis, I want you to sprint that way. Just get out there as fast as you can. I don't know what Juliet's doing. Go, Otis, go. All right, with this, I'm going to lock this door. I don't want anyone coming through it. No one. Otis, sprint. Go. Okay, so you got hit a little bit on your way out. I thought that was going to happen, but now you're able to shoot. Very good. Now, they may have jetpacks. I should probably check that. Space suit, okay. And armor jet suit. This is your target, the jet suit. Now, Robbie Jet's a problem too, but I think probably actually Robbie Jet's the bigger concern. Yeah, so let's... I don't think we're able to kite him. Now, he's pretty fast. We're not able to kite him. But now that we've separated the others, I think we're going to go in there and attack this guy. So let's get over here and see if we can't get this guy out of here. I want to fight him in the open. I have superior numbers. Otis, can you just, like, sprint? Can you just, like, run away? There you go. So you're shooting while you run. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I just thought I had to click, but no, you don't. You just shoot anyway. Awesome. That's what I wanted right there. So these three will pummel Brazen, outnumbering them, right? And then Otis, Just get duck. The egg is hatched into something. Hang on. All right. A sticky phosphorescent residue pulsates with a life of its own. Could be useful for research. Okay. Crawler goo. Alien egg shells. Okay. Now, that's supposedly a living thing. Pulsates with a life of its own. But it's in a safe, secure area where it can't harm us. That's the important thing, okay? I think that's the important thing. All right. I'm going to hope that you guys are capable, there we go, of dealing with that. Let's euthanize that guy. And then Duck should be a pretty straightforward kill here, but if Photon and Caliban want to help out, I think Photon's going to go and make sure... Yeah, Robbie Jet's incapacitated, but how? So the core is in perfect shape. That's good. The jet is completely done, right? Irreparable, yes. So the jet's gone. He can't move. Perfect. That means he's not a threat. We can move him around wherever we want. Can we, oh boy. You know what? I think we just continuously back up and shoot, right? I mean, there's nothing this guy can do to me. I'm not sure why Photon would want to be on top of this particular bot, but, like, his jet's damaged, but that doesn't mean he can't just, I don't know. I think that means he can probably just hit you while you're next to him. Okay, so Duck's dead. Good. We can release all of our drones. And let's order a strip here. We'll order many strips, actually. Order this strip. Order this strip. All right. And if they're not dead yet, then they will be once we strip them of all their clothing and stuff. So let's go ahead and assign that. Caliban should be doing it, actually, because he is the one that's not injured. And we'll have you also do this too, please. There we go. Okay, and then what I want to do is find a way to get Robbie Jet. I think Robbie Jet needs to join his friend down here. I'm just going to put him in the corner down there. And then we'll figure out how to deal with that later. So we'll go ahead and relocate you now. There we go. And then all of this stuff just gets hauled. We want a hauling task for all of this stuff just to get that inside, all right? Get all that stuff that we can haul inside. And that looks like maybe a jet. Is that his jet? No, it's a knife. Okay, well, we can haul all this stuff in. And this is our grappler. Maybe that fell off. It looks like it's not in great shape, so maybe this fell off of the bot as well. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to haul that to storage too, because we now have a parts storage, and that's right here. So now we have all of our bot parts are being stored in here now. At least up to 1,000 of them. It's a pretty big thing. I like it. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, once this is all done, once they've hauled all these things in, we'll go ahead and disassemble the breach capsule as well, and then we'll probably just need all of these things hauled in from there. In the meantime, I don't know what to do about the goo. The goo's got me a little bit concerned. Why would an egg have just goo in it? I don't know. Could be used for research, it says. I don't know. I'm going to leave it here because I don't trust it. Because I just don't trust it. Enemies not allowed out. So animals not allowed out. Where's the goo button? Biological. Not allowed out, I guess. That probably means that my own people can't get through there, right? We'll toggle that. But if he goes red, if it turns into something and it's red and it's an enemy, then yeah, it won't be able to get out. So we'll also do the same thing. Yeah, I think all the doors are permissed that way, right? All the doors have those types of permissions, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. I don't know how eventful that was for you, whether it was worth the wait for another video, but hey, that's what happened. It happened just like that. Back to the lithium deposit. I want to go back and get more. I just need more. It's Colonel, I'm going to send you on that adventure. 101 per day is all we're going to be able to muster up, but that's going to have to be good enough. Okay, off you guys go. My batteries are still 100%, so I'm feeling good about that. And then in the meantime, I need to relocate these bodies off of the ship, please. So all of these guys, relocate them off of the ship. Duck, you too, man. Relocate. And even though he's here, I don't want to go forward and have him be on the ship, right? So I need to get him firmly away off the, one of the sides of the ship, not the front. I don't want to have to like, you know, push him along as I'm moving, because that'll happen. I'll move forward and he'll just, all of a sudden he'll make contact with the floor and now he's on our ship, and I don't want that to be a thing. So we will go ahead and get that taken care of quickly if we can, please. Somebody will go do it. We don't have the disk space yet too, so I probably want to get that so I can get additional research. And then pretty much everything is done aside from gathering the resources that I require. So today we're going to gather the resources that I require, which is basically lithium, so I can make more battery cells. And then at some point today, we're going to hit all 3 of these things, so we at least learn what they are. And then I would like to get out of here right after getting titanium. Silver, I think I'm all right with leaving behind for now. The titanium is something I do not have a current supply of, and I want more of it for repairing walls and stuff for sure. So we're going to get some deposit right after we're done getting the lithium. We're going to get all these things, maybe a little bit more iron. I'm going to do a lot of the stuff off camera, and then off we go out of the system with new fusion drives that we will have being built here. It requires gold wire to build these things. Son of a bitch. I guess we won't be going to get fusion drives. Unless I break some stuff down, I guess. I could break this down. I guess I'm not using it. I want to learn how to use this too. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a second when all the mining and stuff is done, okay? Okay, so we're over here mining titanium at the moment, and we just got back. And right as my crew got back, this message pops up. I just wanted to show you because I haven't actually shown you how this works yet. So over time, your CPU kind of degrades and gets all fragmented, and you have to run a defragmentation process. I can do it. So it says reducing processing speed due to medium level of neural network fragmentation. Current efficiency is 50%. So if we defrag, we can hit the button, and this kind of suspends us. We don't know what's going on. Time is passing, and there's a bunch of stuff that happens, and then now we're back. And so stuff happened while we were asleep, and sometimes it could be bad things. In this case, we have a damaged structure. So something is messed up over here, and that happened while we were asleep. So we can, you know, put forth the repair processes. Looks like it actually got fixed too. So the damage happened, and then it got fixed. I don't know. It must have gotten fixed already too. Somebody did it while we were asleep. So we'll just go ahead and close that. Okay. So that's the kind of stuff that that can happen. And but now that we've defragged, we're back to operational efficiency at 100%, which is good. And so over time, everything will get worse and worse. And you can slow that down by reducing the heat buildup in the ship computer. And we do that by adding these now we have to go back into the UI here. We do that by adding these heat sinks right here. So I can grab a heat sink research, for example, and add this, and it will slow down that process over time. So I can go to heat sink here. The description of this says build it close to your ship computer to keep it cool and slow down the neural network fragmentation process. Adding more than a few will have diminished effects. So we're just going to add a couple, and I'm going to place it on the edges right here. And I don't exactly know what it takes to build these. I didn't look at that. What does it take to build these? It is a steel plate and copper plate. These are really cheap then. So we're just going to add 4 of them to this. It has, you know, diminishing effects or whatever, but we're just going to place 4 of them there. And then that's just going to, it's a heat sink. It's going to keep things cool, and it's hopefully going to slow down this process so that I don't have to worry about it. Now, it does say heat sink effectiveness is at 0%. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's because we're at 100%. Maybe as we... Oh, there it goes. Okay, I just had to refresh the UI. So now we're at 75% effectiveness. All right, very cool. So I'm going to assume then that if we were to add on the other side here as well... I mean, obviously it says diminishing effects, but it doesn't say that it has no effect. And since it's really cheap, just copper plates and steel plates and stuff, I think it makes sense to just add them in there and try to get as effective as possible. So we see 75% effectiveness on this, and yeah, reduce internal heat and slow down neural network fragmentation. Can build 1 or more heat sinks around the ship computer. Yeah, there it goes. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that you can have that happen. I don't recommend doing defrags if you haven't had an event for a long time. Then I wouldn't recommend doing it, because the game does periodically throw events at you, but it does give you breathers. It does give you space before these random events. So if you've just had 1 or you just had 2, maybe it's okay to do it then because you probably are fine. But if you've gone, in my opinion anyway, if you've gone like many days, many cycles, right? You've had, you've spent 40 days since your last incident, that kind of thing. Maybe not the time to do it, I wouldn't think, because you might wake up to your entire ship burning down. So anyway, I'll be right back. All right, I think I have enough for now of these 3 resources. I don't really need a whole lot more, but eventually we will, but not right now. I'm gonna go ahead and set up an expedition to these sources here so that we can figure out what they are. So we're gonna go to the signal first, just to see what it is. And we'll set up the expedition. Actually, it looks like it's just a flat out respond. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And it says the contact urgently reaches out, explaining that a sudden solar flare has damaged their critical supply of gold ingot. Ugh. Wow. Okay, we'll take a look at that gold thing later. I don't have the resources to handle something like that at the moment. So that's a lot of cheddar though, man. Man, I would love to have that. Okay, we've arrived at the second signal. Let's respond to this and take a look and see what it is. It says the contract warns that not providing $5,000 may lead to consequences you'll regret. I refuse. Hi guys. It looks like voice warns that your defiance will only make their retaliation all the more ruthless. Okay, so it looks like there are 4 enemies here. Yes, 4 enemies here. Data Astro is in here. We've got Bolt, Mariam. Okay, so maybe only 3. It looks like maybe 3 names. Okay, well, we saw this as a possibility. Volt's got a knife. Cole's here too. We got Photon, who is not going to do free will. He's going to fight. And I think we're going to go ahead and control all of them, making sure that we get here. So we're going to take Mariam. I think we just dogpile on the bot, right? Tell everybody to get over here and help out with this bot, I think. Now this person here, are they armed? Let me see. Body equipment. So you're unarmed. You're the least threatening. So we want to take the bot, most likely. We want to immobilize this as best as we can. And then Mariam has a knife. So, knife on knife. I would like to bring a gun to this knife fight if I can. So maybe we'll have the bots take you out with Photon going here. And I think the two fast bots will take each other. And there we go. Get Caliban on this too. Yep. And then if we can get, where's Otis? Why is he taking forever? He's way over here. Are you kidding me, Otis? Wow. Super far away. Let's see. Well, I'd like Army to go ahead and fight too, but they're teleporting and stuff as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's have the gun go after here. I want everybody to just attack here. All right. So everyone go after the bot for now. Data Astro's gone. Good. Now switch gears. Go after Mariam here. There we go. Come on. And then Bolt is unarmed, so he's less threatening. We'll go get him. We'll get him last. I don't know if he's gonna break anything or steal anything. Probably want to figure out. Oh, he's in here. You can't do that. No. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Sucks to be you, Bolt. No healing for you. Of course, temporarily no healing for me too, but it's fine. So we'll select everybody up. Continue going after Mariam. We have to teleport over here to go get her. There we go. We're just chasing her around. She's trying to heal herself too, but she can't. That's right. Get over here. Take him out. There we go. Down. Incapacitated. Now Bolt, please. There we go. Wow. You just decided to show up with a gun. Wait, did you shoot him? Oh, so we did get a handgun made after all. Good. Out of nowhere, I got a new Tex in town over here. Just bang. All right, cool. So in that case, we will release the bots. We have some that are not controllable because apparently they are incapacitated as well. Yikes. Grappler arms, servos, mini jets. They're not completely destroyed though, thankfully. The frame is critical, but not irreparable. So we can fix that. I will need a bot to come over here. So Otis, I am going to control you to get you over here, please. let's go do this. All right, I want you, Otis, to go ahead and... Oh, Miriam just died. I thought she was just going to be incapacitated. There might be... it was just those two, right? Those two and the bot, I think. Yeah. I think it was just those guys. So, yeah, we're going to have to rescue our bot friends. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and get our equipment turned back on. We want to make sure that we can heal, after all. We are going to... We can't harvest the organs and all that stuff yet. Because we don't have the equipment for it. I believe the equipment is actually pretty close by, though. It's over... Should I get this research? I'm just going to grab it. I want to see about where the surgery thing is. Surgery. It's surgery hub. There it is. Surgery hub is here, and I believe this is what we need. A sterile zone for performing invasive medical procedures, amputations, organ transplants, and more. So if we get this, then we can take their organs. Which is probably what we should do, right? Yeah, probably what we should do. And just in case one of us, one of our people gets like a bad kidney or a liver or something, we can, get a healthy liver. Now I have, of course, removed the organ machine there. I did disassemble it. There's a little clip here I did record of just disassembling this thing so that I could get the improved microchips from it and the gold wire from it to expand my electricity grid. So I don't actually have the means of storing any organs that I removed from these guys. So we're not going to remove organs from these guys, but we definitely are going to get them stripped off here so that we have their gear. Definitely going to do that. Make sure we have hauling tasks. Make sure we have stripping tasks assigned as well. And then finally, once they are without any gear at all, we will relocate them off the ship temporarily. There we go. Equipment gone. Relocate to here. And then as of our bot friend here, he's simply incapacitated, but his core is completely intact. Yeah. 100% conditioned. But it's a pirate, so he really hates us, but of course he can't move again. So we will order his relocation temporarily outside just in case. We're going to bring him out there again. But now that we have this, though, interesting here. Now that we have this, we could just remove their cores so that they are absolutely dead. And then we could just maybe disassemble or otherwise throw out the cores or reprogram the cores. I'm not sure how that works. So why don't we test that out, actually? And we'll do it with Robbie Jet, because I think the idea is you want to reprogram these bots to be yours, so you don't have to build them from scratch. They have a lot of equipment. They have a lot of, perfectly good arm sockets and servo arms and stuff, like multi-tools. Really, the only things we have to do here is repair these frames, which are severe damage, but they can be repaired. So as soon as we give this thing a mini jet, it's a functioning bot. So now we just need a core, but a core that's not this one, because he's, stupid. He's going to be a pirate and he wants to attack us. So we could replace the irreparable, which is the mini jet, which I believe I have one. So I could replace that. But if I do that, he's going to immediately start attacking me right now. So what I'd rather do is go to his core. Yep. And then I want to remove his core. So if I add that as a job instead, I wonder how that works. Let's see. We grab Robbie Jet. We bring him over here. And this hub here should just rip it off, right? Does it take time to do, or incapable? Incapable. Is it just not? Oh, there it goes. I have to move my mouse. Okay, so Mustafa can do it. Yeah, he's using this to remove it. Now this is a dead drone. Okay? But it still has all of those useful parts. So now all we want to do is replace it with a good core. So if I order, and this core here, this is the Robbie Joe core. We don't want this. So we want to disassemble this core. So I can say I want to disassemble this one. Let's go ahead and do that. And somebody will probably bring the core only over to the disassembler. Now, I wonder if there's a way to reprogram this. Is there a way to reprogram it? So let's cancel this task for a second. I'm just gonna leave it over here for now, just so it's separate from the other cores, because I really want to experiment with this system. And I'm gonna look it up, right? I'm gonna look things up later, but I'm just kind of in my own zone on my play session right now today, and I've recorded like several different videos already, and I want to keep going. I'm having a fun time, all right? None of the stuff is urgent, so I can just look it up later. But I can do the same thing here, so I can go over to its body. It's got plenty of useful stuff, and in fact, I have mini optics. I think jets, servo arms, everything is pretty good here, right? I'm not sure why it's completely. This one's actually fine. If I replace the core on this, it should be fine. So I just hit remove. Yeah, there's a mini core down here. I can replace it with that too. I can replace it with the empty mini core. Yeah. But I'd rather put that in the construction bot. Let's say we want to remove this core too. So we take this bot over here. Yep, same thing. And then nameless, we're just going to move you over here, right? We have a couple of different namelesses now. So we'll just move them over there now. Yep. Data Astro is now a new nameless. So we will take and relocate you over here too. And then this core, this is Data Astro. We don't like him. So we'll relocate that over here for now. And then this is hauling to item storage. I want that to be 0. I don't want you to do that. Nobody do that. There we go. And then same thing with this one. Do not do that. Just go 0. Don't haul that. You got plenty of other things to do. But it'll be interesting to see whether or not we can reprogram these things and then just have them be ours instead of having to, remake the whole bot from scratch like what these two are. These are my 2 empty frames, right? So these need all of the parts. So, I could take usable parts off of these guys and give them to here. That would be possible. Or, right, I just pop a core into these ones and it should just work, I think. Aside from the grappler arm that needs fixed, or these things like that. So if I went to where is it, this guy here, he's the one that has the mini jet, right? So if I had this mini jet, I have a mini jet. I own a mini jet. So assuming I have one, and I had that missing core too. So with this mini jet, 51% it says quality, but okay. I can replace it if I go like this. So let's see what this does. We put this in here. The parts are in here. So the parts just get taken out. Yep, and put in here. And then R2D3 will come over and put the mini jet on this bot. Okay. So this nameless now has a brand new mobilizer. It's in a 51% quality, but it's in 100% condition. So I wonder what happens if I pop a core in here. If I put a core in here, and this empty core, if I install this empty core, what does that do? Is it just a regular bot that's ready to go, but with no core? Or with a blank slate core, right? So like, how do I program it after that? That's what I want to know. So if I put this in, nameless, right? Who's going to do it? Juliet's going to do it. Juliet's going to take a break. Then the other Juliet will come over and do it. There we go. And done. Okay, this is now Jinx. So that empty core makes this a functioning bot. Yeah. And you've adopted the name Jinx. And I assume it's onwards to get fixed. Yeah. And now you'll get fixed. And now we have a second one. Very cool. Awesome. So we definitely want to do that more, right? I mean, the carrier bots are very good, but I think these bots here, these drones can still carry things. I think they still haul things around. So having another functioning bot is fantastic. Now, how does that affect my RAM usage though? Built-in memory is 8. And I don't know how much we're currently using because it doesn't tell me that, but I'm assuming it'll tell me. Oh, well, Photon, you wanna come out here and, no, not clean. Yeah, open that. Tex is gonna be brave. Okay, Tex, what you got? That's, yeah, contained an armed bomb. Countdown 44 minutes. Tex. Right? This is an armed bomb. Now, you have a space suit, so you can't do this. This is why I wanted my freaking drone to do it. Caliban, who is closest to this? Like, who can respond to this? I mean, it's outside, right? This is another reason why it's outside, which is good. I probably wouldn't have opened it inside, but then again, it might have exploded inside too. I need somebody with a suit to move this away. I mean, maybe I can put it right on the edge here and it won't do any serious damage. Worst case scenario, this bomb blows through this wall and this whole thing ends up getting spaced and it ruins my, it damages my auto docks and things like that. So I think Caliban's close enough to one of these transporters, yeah, to get up there. So I think Caliban, I would like you to get up here. I'm gonna say control just so you come right here as fast as possible. This C4 needs relocated here and it needs done now. And I think maybe we don't have a whole lot of time here. It is ticking down very fast. So I think you will not make it. I'm going to release you. We're going to have it blow up, and that's just the way it is. But at least it's out here. I have no idea how big this blast will be. Caliban, you cannot make this in time. No, you will not make this in time. And I know you're trying to get there to do this, but you're just going to die. So you're going to stay over here. And I don't know what's going to happen, how big this blast is, but we're going to find out right now. Okay, not too bad. Thankfully, it's, the reinforced wall held. Yeah, this one, normally a wall would have been destroyed right there, but the reinforced wall held right there. There's a fire outside. There's no oxygen out there. We're good. We're fine. This is just a regular thing on fire. We don't need you to put the fire out, so please don't try that. Just let it. Guys, seriously, you don't need to go out. Just stay. Let the fire. Thank you. See how easy that is? Come on, let's use some sense here. Okay, now we just need to rebuild it. Not bad. I would have preferred not to have everything damaged, but hey, that could have been worse, right? The thing could have been opened up in the middle of our med bay or something. Or in the middle. I mean, obviously, when I open something, I'm going to open it in a place where I don't think a whole lot's going to get ruined if something goes wrong. Hence the jail cell down here. But which they did eventually haul the goo and the eggshell. Apparently, they did that. I didn't tell them to do that, but they did it. So, okay. Great. So, real quick, I want to see over here in robotics, we have, I assume, can we make a mini core? Not yet. That's a more advanced part probably, yeah? Optics mini core. Yeah. Contains the memories of a robot. Many cells, tools, and tracks. So, high-tech datoids, still the limiting factor there is the high-tech stuff. Okay, so we'll get this thing repaired. And then we still have one more unknown. I'm scared to go down to it, man. I mean, what if it's something really freaking nasty now, I don't know if I want to go to it. I think I'm good, We could just leave it as a question mark, right? I mean, whatever. R2D3's out there. I want to see the other one. This is obviously Otis is there, and then where's Jinx? Is it still getting repaired? Right there, yeah. So if I look at my workers, Jinx is right there. Yeah, there she goes. All right, so everything will get fixed. The storage capsule will get disassembled as well. And then we'll be on our way, yeah? And then everything else, all these resources also need hauled out of here as well. And of course, the repairs are happening, and those are done now too. So everything is done, all right? The aftermath of the explosion is done. I'm going to take the core out of... How do I lay here? I'm going to take that core out of here. And we're just going to remove it. So I'm going to put that order in too, to make that bot nameless and, inert. We'll put a new core in it later. And then we have to we're just replacing the individual parts that are damaged over time if we can. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Adelaide becomes nameless again. And then we move this drone over here. Now I know there is a storage for these things. I know that there is. Okay. It's called, where is it? Facilities here. It's the Mechawary. I know. Storage for unused or damaged robots. I get it. I want them over here. I just like to have a visual account of what I have right here. But I can put them all in there. The thing about this, though, that I can't do if I put the Mechaware in there, as far as I know anyway, is I can't see which bots were previously destroyed and which bots are freshly made. By just simply looking at them like this, I can see I've got 2 frames that I made, and the rest of these are, the damaged, right? And For me, it doesn't matter if as a player, it really doesn't matter one way or the other. But I want to be able to just look at it instead of clicking on a thing, looking at a list, and then seeing what parts they have. I want to just be able to say, oh, look, these are the fresh frames. These are the ones that are that need work. Right.